This is my morning routine as being a mom of four that has a full-time work from home job. Every morning around between 5 and 5:30, I try to get up, get me a cup of coffee. I have to have this cup of coffee so that I can have a very productive day. After I drink my cup of coffee, I usually sit down for about 20 to 30 minutes, relax, enjoy the peace and quiet before it is time for me to clock in to work at 6 o'clock. Alright, so after I'm done with my coffee, it's time for me to head over to the bathroom. I'm going to start off with brushing my teeth. Please excuse my mirror, y'all. I have children. Y'all already know what it is. Once I'm done brushing my teeth, I do use the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, as well as I'm using the cleanser brush that I got from Aldi's. After I'm done with that, I am going to go ahead and use the Cetaphil Daily Oil-Free Hydrating Lotion. Y'all, I am very low maintenance. I don't do a lot. I don't need a lot. My skincare routine is very simple. And sometimes, if you notice, depending on exactly what I got going on, I might just go to work with the bonnet on and my pajamas. And that's exactly what I did in this video. I had already took my shower and everything last night. And this morning, this is just how it went. So y'all, once I'm done, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and head over to my desk and get ready to clock in. I usually have about an hour 30 minutes before my children get up and then they're hungry and it's time for me to get them ready for school. This morning I decided to make it a quick breakfast. I just made them a bowl of cereal. My oldest son, he was actually still asleep, so just my youngest two that needed to eat. Also wanted to get a few clips of my oldest daughter heading off to high school. She's always the first one to leave. As you can see, my son did make it up. He's eating a bowl of cereal. After they're done eating, it is time for them to go ahead and get their clothes out of their little cubbies for the day. This is actually filmed on my youngest son's first day of school. He was not having it, y'all. He was having a fit. He wanted to stay home, but he had to get up out here, y'all. After my son finished having his fit about having to get ready for school, I was able to put his clothes on him, lotion him down, as well as put his socks and shoes on. So I also want to say, y'all, please excuse my house. My house is not always put together. This is a live-in house with 3 younger kids, and I also have a daughter, older daughter. So a lot of times my house is not always in order. This is real life. Now that my kids have their clothes and their shoes on, I'm going to go ahead and just put some moisturizer and some oil on my son's dreadlocks. And then my daughter's going to come in here. As I stated, she decided she wanted to brush her teeth in my bathroom, wash her face, as well as she's going to be put deodorant on. My oldest son had already took care of that earlier, so he was just pretty much watching us, I guess. My daughter also ended up wanting me to just put up half of her hair in a bow rat, so I went ahead and did that for her as well. So now it's time for me to go ahead and help my son brush his teeth. I really try to get him to do it, but sometimes he just make it so complicated. So I just went ahead and I did do the majority of the brushing myself, but I also try to give him a little bit of time so he could do it himself. Once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe his face down, put some moisturizer on his hair, and also brush his hair. went ahead and finished getting them together. I am checking my son's book bag, trying to get him to go ahead and put his snacks and his water in his book bag. Y'all, please excuse my background, y'all. I was in the middle of washing clothes. I'm not quite sure why my oldest two, their bottles wasn't already filled. I try to make it my habit to go ahead and put water in their bottles and stick it in the refrigerator. That way in the morning it'll be nice and cool for them. But I went ahead and added some ice and some water so they can have a nice cold water so when they're at school. Also, they're getting their book bags together. It is time for them to head out to the bus stop. So I'm going to walk with them to the bus stop, y'all. My son was so nervous to start his first day of kindergarten. He did not want to let my hand go. Y'all, none of the kiddos are off to school. I'm just gonna make me a very simple breakfast. It is around 9 o'clock at this time. Make me a bagel, put some cream cheese, and then I will be heading back to work.
Bye.